Hello people, I'm Jaby Koay, joined by Sesh Evans. So we're going to look at World War Z, the official revealed trailer. This is a video game. They're actually doing a game. Now, here is my hope. They completely abandon what the movie did and go with what the book did somehow. And it's an unusual game that isn't just like an action thriller game that actually leads you through things almost like LA Noire. Like it's more of kind of this unfolding mystery like the book. All that being said, they're not going to listen. They're not going to do that. No, they won't.
But that's okay because that movie, I mean, it was garbage. But that would kind of make a fun video game.
Sure.
You know?
But we've seen that game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that would be fun.
Yeah.
But maybe just like one of the storylines from the book.
But how cool would it be if like they actually followed the book?
It'd be great.
And, you know.
Oh my gosh, there's so many good stories from the book.
You know what they should do a game of? Is Train to Busan.
Busan? No,
Train to Busan. That's a zombie movie, like the best zombie movie I've ever watched in my life. Yeah, best zombie movie ever. If you guys haven't seen Train to Busan, it's a Korean movie, best zombie movie ever.
I want to see that.
I kid you not.
Oh, I want to see that.
Here we go.
Yeah, I'm definitely...
And Train to Busan actually is more in line with World War Z's tone than World War Z. Just
sounds right,
FYI.
Yeah.
We thought the war would stop them.
It's not Brad Pitt.
We hoped the cold would freeze them.
We thought the army would crush them.
Okay, you're getting different voices, so...
But nothing worked.
That's a sign.
We were all alone.
And they just keep coming.
They're fast.
That's
Which is kind of okay for a video game.
Yeah, that's not
Yeah.
Whoa! Okay. So, GameSpot, like, I appreciate you putting out these trailers, but I can't see the text because you're covering it up with your... Click on this next video. It's like
coming out. Do we know? Did they give a date? We don't know.
Yeah,
that looks fun. It looks fun, and it kind of looks like they might actually combine the two, where there's like gonna be different characters.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I just got a little frustrated at the end because so in case it wasn't clear, you guys, like these pop-up videos happen that say watch these also, and I'm like, yeah, but I can't even. I haven't
the
finished
video has
watching
like 30
this.
seconds left.
Yeah,
It's like we're not done with this one yet.
Yeah, those cards are 20 seconds long, and so anyway, I think that this has the potential. It says Paramount Pictures here at the bottom, so there's obviously gonna be elements of the film that are in there, like the vast hordes of zombies, which is insane. Like having all those individual sprites and whatnot, like, or not sprites, but individual NPCs.
Yeah. It reminds me of. Did you ever play Earth Defense Force?
No.
Ooh, it reminds me of that. It was basically.
Is it like the StarCraft level where you're just trying to survive?
No, it was like Starship Troopers, the video game.
That's StarCraft. Yeah.
Okay, then maybe but it was more like a. God, the gameplay is different.
There's this very famous level in StarCraft where your whole thing is you have to survive for 30 minutes while you get this onslaught of Zergs trying to attack you, which is actually pulled straight from Starship Troopers.
Okay.
And so it seems akin to that.
Yeah, but with zombies. That's fun.
With zombies, yeah. And so I like the idea of combining the two because I guess you couldn't just have something that is straight off the book. I think that's still, a viable game. And personally, I would still love to see that version of the book adapted into a game. Like, almost like Super Nintendo back in the day where you had Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego. Like, it was a detective game, and I actually really enjoyed that. Like, where you had to solve these, puzzles and whatnot. I feel like you could totally do that today, and it would...
Slow survival horror, though. It'd be one story at a time.
Yeah.
It's the zombie survival guide.
Yeah.
World War Z, like it's based off on all of that, so it's slow zombies, it's decaying zombies. They're not fast, they're not hive mind zombies. So, but that translates kind of fun into a video game.
I feel like the people who created this game had to have been familiar with the book because it strikes me that the people who would be invested in making a game of World War Z were fans of the book.
Yeah.
And there must have been some back and forth where they're like, okay, look, we want to make this, but then people at Paramount were like, well, it needs to be like this because this is the movie.
Yeah.
This is what most people know World War Z for, not the book. And so I think they found a nice halfway point. The fact that they gave you these different voices is indicative of the idea that you're getting different stories, different perspectives, different accounts, and those hordes. Even though the graphics were not like top level, like just the sheer number of
so much stuff happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It reminds me of my favorite level of Zelda Skyward Sword. Like I was actually kind of hating on Skyward Sword, and I was ready to just hate the game indefinitely. But then the last stage came where you're fighting like all these creatures at once. I'm like, okay. See, this is where the game should have been, like, for a lot more of it, because this is awesome.
Yeah, it's exciting, it's
Yeah.
fun, like, you get your
Yeah.
heart pumping, like that. I think that those parts from the movie will translate well to a video game for
Yeah.
gameplay
Yeah.
reasons. And I'm hoping story, because you can combine, obviously, gameplay and a good story.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping the story, they take those elements from the book.
Yeah. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. Please check out Sesh Evans on the social media. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Check out our other reactions, reviews, and short films. I'm Jaby Koay. This is
Sesh Evans.
Peace out.